Hello everyone. Today we will talk about yoga exercises and stretching. For this part of the course, we're going to focus on different stretching exercises you can do as a part of a yoga practice or yoga posture. Why yoga stretches? Apart from the fact that moving more can have a lot of positive benefits, it does not require one to have any equipment or space. You don't need to go out and get yourself yoga mat or bricks or even any weights or anything like that. Uh, you can even do some of these exercises right where you are on your chair. Getting some of the stretches done every morning or evening can help you stay in a positive mood. It has been proven to decrease depression symptoms as much or even more than an antidepressant medication like Prozac or Zoloft. There have been studies proving that such exercise routines can increase your academic performance. I will be citing some of them at the end of this lecture. And it's completely free and easy way to make your body happier and healthier. Long before I started Arlington Yogathon, you will be seeing some of the videos from a TV program and a yoga segments. I practice yoga and meditation in various different studios in India and USA. Having lived in a traditional yoga ashram in San Francisco, where I practiced and taught some of the authentic techniques, I can guide you through how you can begin your practicing these techniques. You don't need to get out there and run for long distances to be truly fit. You don't need to join a gym to be truly fit. You just need to make a habit of moving whenever you can, stretch your body, and be mindful throughout the process. You may add an hour of walk, half an hour walk with a friend before lunchtime, or you may add that to your schedule whenever you have some free time. The goal is to make your body flexible a bit more while being mindful of your activity. Again, consistently keeping a schedule of continuing such practices turns into habits. So let's begin. I promise that you'll end up becoming much more happier and healthier with this practice. One of the pranayama that's important for healthy brain, listening, and sight is called Brahmari Pranayama. Let me show you how it is done. So basically, on your hands, you go ahead and close your eyes with your middle two fingers, and take your thumb and close your ear like this, both your ears, and then you basically hum. You can keep humming like this for 5 times, 7 times, or as many times as you feel comfortable. After humming, when you're done with this process, don't open your eyes right away. Instead, keep it closed. And focus on the images that you might see or your breath. Be mindful and present right here. And when you're ready to open your eyes, you simply bring your palms together, rub them like this. For about 15-20 seconds. And place your palms on your eyes. And slowly open your eyes. The palms on the eye procedure can also be done whenever you have meditated by keeping your eyes closed, and it's a good way to make your eyes relaxed, muscles around your eyes relaxed, and then you can begin to study. All right, good luck everyone. Care.
Today we are going to practice a breathing exercise, or pranayama as it is called in India. This exercise is called Kapalabhati. It is very simple to perform and it can be done anywhere, anytime. However, it is recommended that you perform it with an empty stomach in a comfortably seated position. Performing this is done by exhaling forcefully and inhaling passively. So it should be done with a correct posture, and you must pay attention to and be mindful of the practice. So this is how it is done. You exhale forcefully and inhale passively, and there it goes. Inhale, deep breath. Exhale. Inhale, deep breath. Retain. And exhale. Inhale and exhale. This pranayama should be performed in 3 sets, gradually increased to 100, with intervals of about 15 seconds with deep breaths. This practice cleans air passage, lungs and sinuses, which helps prevent illness and allergies. Kapalabhati pranayama also helps reduce abdominal fat, fight obesity, tone abdominal muscles and strengthen the core. It also reduces stress and emotional debris. It can also aid patients with issues such as diabetes, asthma and blood pressure. One must be very careful while performing this and should not overdo this exercise, otherwise this could give a harmful effect. You should be careful or avoid doing this pranayama if you are experiencing any discomfort or are pregnant, have high blood pressure, hernia or heart disease. Thank you for joining me at Arlington Yogathon. See you next time. Namaste. Today we are going to talk about another breathing exercise which is well known in yoga world as Anulom Vilom Pranayama. It is also called Nadi Shodhana or alternative nostril breathing. This pranayama practice is good for your nervous system function, it reduces stress level, it's good for cleansing and massaging your lungs. It's said that regular practice of pranayama helps patients of epilepsy, tinnitus, anxiety, high blood pressure and depression. Practice this and stay in good mood for all holiday season. So this is how it is done. Stay in a comfortably seated upright position with your spine straight. Place your left hand on the left knee with a Jnana Mudra like this, palm facing the ceiling. Place the thumb of your right hand on one nostril and place first 2 fingers are crossed, and we will use the ring finger and pinky to close the left nostril. Keep your hands and elbow in relaxed posture, and now inhale deeply through left nostril while keeping the right closed with your with your thumb. Inhale for 4 seconds, 1, 2, 3 and 4. Close the left nostril, retain the breath for about 12 seconds. And then release the right nostril and exhale for about 8 seconds. Repeat this process and then inhale from the right nostril.
Close the right nostril for 12 seconds and then exhale through the left nostril for about 8 seconds. So recommended time for practicing this pranayama is early morning or evening, and somebody should do at least say 9 to 12 to begin with. And yoga practice gives many health benefits, as you know, but we should also remember that it's also a spiritual path, and we should try to follow simple rules in daily life, such as practicing vegetarian diet and abstaining from alcohol. Also, this pranayama should be done with empty stomach. I hope you enjoyed today's yoga session. Thank you for joining Arlington Yogathon. See you next time. Namaste. Today we are going to see how to perform a simple stretch while sitting on a chair or in your living room couch. You can perform this as long as you are in comfortable clothing and are mindful of the stretch. Also, it is recommended to perform yogic exercises with empty stomach, practice simple living and vegetarian diet. The stretch that I want to show you is called Ardha Matsyendrasana or half spinal twist. For this, you'll have to bring your right leg, come on top of the left leg, so that the right ankle is close to the left knee. Inhale, bring both your arms up, exhale and twist so that your left elbow is on the right knee, and look behind. Inhale, lengthen, exhale, twist. Inhale, lengthen, exhale and twist. Inhale, lengthen, exhale and twist. First, bring your face in front and then release the arms. And you can do it for about 3 times. So same thing we are going to do on the other sides by switching the legs, and your left leg come on top of the right. Inhale, lengthen and exhale, twist. On the other side, keep your left hand behind and look behind. Inhale, lengthen, exhale, twist. Inhale, lengthen, exhale, twist. Inhale, exhale, twist, and bring your face in front. Release the arms. So benefits of this pose is it stretches the lower back, shoulder, hips and neck. The spinal gets a really nice stretch and length. It stimulates digestive fire in belly, relieves menstrual discomfort, fatigue and sciatica and backache. It's stimulating for the liver and kidneys. It's also therapeutic for asthma and infertility. Traditional texts also say that Ardha Matsyendrasana increases appetite, destroys most deadly diseases, and awakens Kundalini. Thank you for joining me at Arlington Yogathon. See you next time. Namaste. Today we are going to practice a pose known as Baddha Konasana. Baddha means bound or restrained, Kona is angle, and Asana means posture or pose. It's also popularly known as a butterfly pose because of the movement of legs during the posture, giving the appearance of a butterfly flapping its wings. How to do butterfly pose? So this is how you do. Sit with your spine erect and legs spread straight out. Now bend your knees and bring your feet towards the pelvis, and soles of your feet should touch each other. Grab your feet tightly with your hands, and you may place the hands underneath the feet for support. Make an effort to bring the heels as close to genitals as possible. Take a deep breath in, deep breath out. Press the thighs and knees downwards towards the floor. Make a gentle effort to keep pressing them downwards. Now start flapping both the legs up and down like the wings of a butterfly. Start slowly and gradually increase the speed. Keep breathing normally throughout. Feel the stretch in the inner thighs and take long deep breaths, relaxing the muscles more and more. Benefits of the butterfly poses are it's a good stretch for inner thighs, groins and knees. It improves flexibility in groin and hip region. It helps intestine and bowel movement, removes fatigue from long hours of standing, walking or sitting down in an office chair. It offers relief from menstrual discomfort and menopause symptoms. It also helps in smooth delivery if practiced regularly until the late pregnancy. Thank you for joining me at Arlington Yogathon. See you next time. Namaste. Sitting in chair may sound very easy and comfortable, but sitting in an imaginary chair
might be a little challenging. That's what we are going to do when we do Utkatasana or chair pose. The literal meaning of Utkatasana is intense posture or powerful posture. Utkata means intense and asana is a posture. So how we do this chair pose is, if you're sitting, you sit erect with your feet slightly apart, stretch your hands in the front, palms facing downwards, and don't bend the elbows. Bend the knees gently and push your pelvis down as if you are sitting in an imaginary chair. From chair, you'll be going up a little bit from the chair, and be comfortable. Stay aware. Sit straight. Lengthen your spine and relax. You can try sinking deeper in the chair by gradually going down. Ensure that your knees don't go beyond your toes, and keep going down slowly, and then sit down on the chair. If you want, you may lie down on your back after this posture, and there are a lot of benefits of practicing this pose. This exercises your spine, your hips, chest muscles. It helps strengthen the lower back and torso. It tones the thigh, ankle, leg and knee muscles, and it balances the body and brings determination in the mind. Thank you for joining me at Arlington Yogathon. See you next time. Namaste. This is Amit, and today we are going to talk about Simhaasana. The asana resembles a seated lion, hence the name is Simha, which means lion in Sanskrit. The practitioner's face expressions are modified to resemble a lion. So this is how this asana is done. You inhale and raise the arms up. While exhaling, we'll be sticking the tongue out and looking up, saying ha. So inhale, raising the arms up. Ha. We could also add a laughter next to it, so it will be like So there are a lot of benefits of practicing this asana on regular basis. It relieves your facial and neck muscle tension. It stimulates neck and throat muscles, which in turn reduces wrinkles on the neck. It's also been claimed to help with voice related difficulties such as stammering, or throat related problems such as hoarseness or tonsillitis. It may also aid in better functioning of carotid sinus, the sinus nerves, the larynx and the thyroid and parathyroid glands. The carotid bodies assist in maintaining normal blood pressure and heartbeats. The breathing pattern helps relaxing chest and abdomen. I hope you liked today's Arlington Yogathon. See you next time. Namaste. This is Amit, and today we are going to talk about a squatting position which is called Malasana. Malasana is a traditional defecating position. This pose should be avoided if a person has a hip or knee problems that doesn't allow them to sit in a squat position. So let's see how it's done. So basically, wherever you are sitting on a chair or couch, you can get into a squat pose like this, and your thighs must be wider than torso, and exhale and lean forward the torso. Inhale, exhale, elbows against the inner knees, lengthen the front torso, and stay in this pose. And you can do 5 breaths or you can do a couple of minutes depending on your level of practice. Let's talk about the benefits of this pose. We all sit in the car seats or couch or work chairs all day long, so it makes our muscles around our hips and groin stiff. So this practice opens up those muscles. It also tones the abdominal muscles. This pose also helps in digestion and defecation process. It could be used in a toilet. It also stretches your ankles, lower hamstrings, back and neck muscles. This pose can keep your pelvic and hip joints healthy, and it's very ideal for pregnant women while practicing prenatal yoga. Thank you. I hope you liked today's yogathon. See you next time. Namaste. My name is Amit, and today we are going to talk about a balance pose or a tree pose. It's called Vrikshasana in Sanskrit. Vriksha means tree. You could perform the actual pose if you feel confident with balancing your body on one foot. Otherwise, you may just take support of a chair and perform it near a couch, and just raise one foot and balance your body onto the other foot for about a minute or so if you can. If you feel more confident, you can take your leg and place it above or below the knee, but not on the knee, and do the same thing with the other foot when you perform it after a minute. So this pose basically helps if you practice it daily and slowly. Uh, if you try to increase the time to balance on one foot, it will help you become more aware of our balance. More we are able to balance ourselves on one foot, it reduces the chances of falling and getting fracture. This pose also develops awareness, balance, and concentration, and it poses to revitalize the spine as well as the body and mind. It stretches the legs and back and arms, and it may make you feel rejuvenated after you practice this. This pose especially, it strengthens the leg, ankles and feet, and increases flexibility in the thighs and hips. This practice is also essential in bringing balance and equilibrium to your mind. If you practice it regularly, it may improve your concentration and your focus. Some cases of sciatica nerve problems may be treated with this pose. So mainly it makes our legs stronger and improves balance, and it opens up the hips also. Caution must be taken, and you should avoid doing this posture if you are suffering from a migraine or insomnia or low or high blood pressure or any other issues that prevent you from performing it. Thank you for joining me at Arlington Yogathon. See you next time. Namaste.
This practice is called Kapalabhati, and here you exhale forcefully and inhale passively. You can do this kind of practice on rounds of about 100 times each time and do 3 or 5 rounds. It's advisable that you do it outdoors so that you get fresh air, and do it in the mornings. It's always a great practice to do it that way. For me, I just sometimes go out to a nearby park with my mat, place it on the ground, and then practice Kapalabhati. It fills up your lung with fresh air, and that's always very useful. And it just makes you ready for the day ahead. Now, this practice is called Anulom Vilom, alternative nostril breathing. You can see that I'm inhaling from one nostril, retaining the breath, and then exhaling from another nostril. Here you can see that I exhaled now from the left nostril. Now I'll inhale and exhale. Apart from that, you can also do some stretching. This particular practice is for relaxing all the muscles around neck, and it helps you relax your deltoids as well. You gently tap your hand onto the muscles around neck and deltoids. And you basically look up while doing that. Now, you can also do this kind of massaging practice starting from your shoulders and going all the way towards elbow and your wrist, and massage all the muscles just by pressing with another hand on the other side. You can do the same on both hands and make sure you have massaged your hands. This is quite important because a lot of us use keyboards all day long and we sit in one position. So this kind of things always help you. This is another simple stretching exercise where you rotate your hands after you make a fist with your hand and rotate them one way and the other way. This is very useful for all of us who are working on our keyboards all day long, and it relaxes all the muscles around in your fingers and your wrists, and it just helps you keep going. A lot of times what happens is these days people are noticing a lot of carpal tunnel syndrome where people have wrist pains because of working on the computer all day long. This is another exercise where you rotate your hands from shoulders. First you can do it backwards for 8 to 10 times. Don't forget to inhale and exhale every time you do that. And now you can do it forwards and continue breathing with every circle you make here. Inhale and exhale. And try to put a smile on your face. Even if it looks like it's a fake smile, that's fine. You have to try to smile while you are doing this practice. Then you can stretch out a little bit like it's illustrated here on both sides for 2 or 3 times. Then you can extend your legs and rotate them, move them forward and backwards. This is one of the stretches that you can also do it while you have been sitting for a while. It's a spinal twist. And it's necessary that you do this kind of twist often when you're working on a desk all day long. And inhale and exhale while performing this kind of exercises. Now this is another good exercise to work out some of the and relax some of the muscles around thigh. This is called butterfly. And again, try to smile. Smile, inhale, exhale, and do butterfly. It relaxes your muscles around groin and buttocks and all of those muscles. Here, the next stretch I'm illustrating is also known as cat stretch. So basically you inhale, bringing your back up and looking backward, and exhale, coming out. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, stretching. Exhale.